Computer, run program start select. Load news. Insert presenter. Run program charisma.
Coming up in today's Start Select, EVE Online expansions developer, shrinks. And Ken Levine talks hitting men upside the head with golf clubs. And game development. Hello there. Now, as you're all doubtless aware, video game development can be a real high-wire act, and striking the balance right can be extremely difficult. Just look at EVE Online developer CCP, for instance. In a recent statement, they said, "We have come to the conclusion that we are attempting too many things for a company of our size. Developing EVE expansions, Dust 514 and World of Darkness has stretched our resources too thin." So what's the next course of action? Scale back your project so your resources aren't stretched too thin? Nope. Apparently the answer is to cut off a chunk of those resources. Yes, CCP Games has decided the way forward is to focus on more expansions for EVE Online, their spacey MMO, and continue work on Dust 514, the PS3 shooter designed to interact directly with the EVE Online universe. Oh yes, and to fire a bunch of people. CCP's upcoming title, World of Darkness, while not cancelled, will continue development with a significantly reduced team, which will undoubtedly slow the progress and delay the game's release. All in all, 20% of CCP's workforce stands to be let go. The company website says it employs over 600, meaning an estimated 120 people will be looking for jobs elsewhere. Best of luck to them. So how does this make you feel? EVE Online has experienced a shrinking user base recently, so is focusing more attention on the brand the right call, or would you rather they focus their efforts elsewhere? Let us know on Facebook, Twitter, or the Start Select homepage. Now, this next story should probably come with a minor spoiler warning, but that said, Bioshock came out in 2007, and if you've not completed it by now, you probably never will. So kudos for avoiding spoilers this long. Talking to Joystick about Bioshock Infinite, the franchise's creative lead Ken Levine gave a frank appraisal of how he saw boss battles fitting into Bioshock's future. Referencing the frankly rubbish battle with Atlas, only he's not Atlas, he's Frank Fontaine, at the end of the first game, he said, "I think we need to stay in our wheelhouse. We're not Shadow of the Colossus, those guys have a genius for that, we don't have that particular genius." Expanding on how he saw boss encounters fitting into Bioshock Infinite, he more or less inferred we should expect something along the lines of the crazy golf scene with Andrew Ryan, rather than the silly all-out carnage with the spliced-up Frank Fontaine. There are many ways to do it. I'm not saying we do it in the same way as Andrew Ryan, but there are more ways than jumping on his head 3 times like we did with Atlas. I think we need to stay in our wheelhouse, and Andrew Ryan was in our wheelhouse, so Songbird needs to be resolved, but it needs to be in our wheelhouse. Songbird is, of course, this cheeky chappie, the maniacal, mechanical antagonist in Bioshock Infinite. Maybe he'll ask you to quietly euthanize him with a giant bag of rice or something. Any wheelhouse, that's all from me, but Jane and Seb will be let out of our wheelhouse tomorrow to bring you the goods on Arkham City. Wheelhouse you tomorrow. Wheelhouse.
From the creators of Duh and Tum-to-Tiddly-Tum-to-Too, Seb Ford is... Seb Ford, hoop-de-doop. Hoop-de-doopity-doopy-doop.